And that takes us to our final observation of Psalm 2. Before Jesus comes with a rod of iron to do what? To dash the nations into pieces. He's first going to come and has come with a shepherd's staff. That's what Matthew 28:16-20 is all about, right? Because of the cross, because of the resurrection, because Jesus died for sinners on the cross, because Jesus, the good news of the gospel, conquered Satan, sin, and death when he died and rose again, we now live in kind of this curious but glorious in-between time. It's the time in between the resurrection and the second coming. It's the time of the Great Commission. Let me ask you, what does Jesus command his disciples to do in the Great Commission in Matthew 28:16-20? Make disciples. All right, very good. And next question, who does he say to make disciples of? All nations. That's because in this in-between time of the Great Commission, Jesus actually, for a time, puts down his rod of iron and he picks up his shepherd's staff. Not to discipline the nations, but to disciple them. He puts down the rod of iron, picks up the shepherd's staff for a time, not to discipline the nations, but to disciple them. His posture during this time between the resurrection and the second coming is to be for the nations before he dashes them into pieces. That's Jesus' posture in this in-between time that we find ourselves living right now. Then you need to do that now, because this is the time that we disciple the nations, not discipline them.